is this really happening? After so many months of tracking this thing down, I think it's found a new host. At least it doesn't seem like the spirit's transferred yet. Jeez, there is no way I'm letting this beast get away again. I guess I have no choice. Hey, you. Hey, can you hear me? It's time to wake up. There's no snoozing right now. Your life is in danger. Go on now. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. If you don't get up soon, you're going to have a rather unpleasant surprise waiting for you. If you're going to just stay there, I'll have to already consider you a victim. Now wake up. Alright. It seems like you might be able to hear what I'm saying. Give me a nod if... Shh. Quiet. Don't you dare even think about letting a sound escape from your mouth right now. Well, it seems like this is working. But I need to make sure you can hear me. Give me a nod if you can hear the voice that sounds like it's in your head right now. Good. Very good. I'm going to be brief with you on this. I'm not sure why this happened, or why you, of all people, were selected, but right now you are lying in the heart of a werewolf's den. Don't give me that look of confusion. Yes, a werewolf, lichen, lycanthrope, whatever you think is the best term. If you don't get out of there soon, I can guarantee your fate won't be a peaceful one. If you are so lucky, the big bad wolf that calls this place home will tear you limb from limb before treating your entrails as a nice snack. Worst case, it actually decides to give you the same curse it got years ago. Do you want that? Don't think I didn't see that smirk just now. I really don't give a rat's ass what fanfiction you've been rubbing one out to at night. That isn't reality. These beasts are dangerous. Slaves to their primal instincts with barely any humanity left once they've turned. And that is all before a full moon. Guess what? That nice blue lighting inside that cave of yours? Yeah, the moon's as full and bright as it's ever going to be tonight. So, I need you to treat my every word as if your life depends on it, because it does. Clear? Good. Now, for starters, we can probably check if you can move. Whatever way the beast got a hold of you, it didn't bring you here in the most comfortable of manners. Try bending your legs. Now your arms. Now, slowly turn your head to the side. Okay, even with all those cuts up and down your body, it looks like there's no broken limbs. Count yourself lucky. The past victims of this lichen were not so fortunate. The least damaged corpses I found still had their necks and forearms crushed until they were closer to powder. Alright, listen up. Anywhere you move in this area, unless I tell you otherwise, I need you to walk like you're trying to sneak across the world's noisiest floor. Got it? There's most certainly going to be sharp pieces of rock on the ground, and with the lack of footwear you've got right now, that may be unpleasant. But if you want to live, I'm going to need you to grin and bear it. Give me a nod if you understand. Alright, the good thing so far is that the beast has decided to take a nap. You wonder why I made you shut up so damn quick? Look in front of you. Yeah, that's the thing that will eat Little Red Riding Hood, aka you, should it wake up. Its ears can hear and detect movement from yards away, and being in that cave right now might as well make any sound be put through an amplifier. Okay, do you see that small pile of rocks by your knee? Slowly pick a few of those up, and keep them with you. We're going to need to find a place for you to hide, one that's going to shield you from its view when it wakes up. I hate to say this, but in order for you to get out of there, you're going to need to move that mass of fur and teeth. If you try sneaking around it as is, the chance it'll wake up is practically guaranteed. Plus, there's still a good amount of forest you're going to need to get through after this. The good news for you is that I've been hunting creatures of this little pup's like for quite some time. If you can make it to where I'm at, I can kill this thing. Now, look to your right. Do you see that pile of tattered tents in the back? That's where the werewolf would sleep normally, and it's where you're going to hide. Well, don't just stand around, get moving. Every moment passed is another chance it becomes more awake. Good. You should be okay under there for now. If it can't see you, it'll likely suspect you ran away and will head into the forest. The other benefit is that it will mask your scent, which you'll likely be able to discern because of the odor. Rather rank, the mixture of blood, piss, and other unmentionables, isn't it? Now, there is still the chance it'll wake up drowsy and decide to move over there to get more comfortable. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. You've still got those rocks, right? Take them and throw them against the wall, close to where it's sleeping. Yes, we're waking it up right now. That should cause it to leave, giving you an opening to get out of there. I'll keep watch from where I'm at, so I'll tell you when to leave, alright? Now get ready. 3, 2, 1. Rise and shine, you furball, now get out. Gah, stupid thing is taking its sweet time. Hey, you're going to need to stop that shaking. Any more and is going to hear the tents rustling. Hey, shh. Take a deep breath in, or as best as you can given the current odor profile. Now exhale softly and slowly. Good. One more time, same thing. Breathe in, breathe out. You're doing great. You've been doing very well up to this point. The fact you followed every step so far without a peep goes to show you've got serious guts. I need you to keep that up for a little while longer, alright? It's scary right now, but if you're not brave right now, it's only going to get scarier. Once you're safe, you are free to scream, cry, or do whatever you need to cool down. But right now, you need to keep calm and do what needs to be done. Got it? Remember, I'm not far away. You're not in this alone. I promise. You make it to me, and I'll make sure that beast doesn't even come close to touching you. Okay. I can see you're calming down. The tents aren't sliding around. Seems like that bastard is about to leave too. Once that happens, you'll need to get out from under there and quietly head into the woods. There's still some distance for you to travel, but I'm also moving closer, so it should be easier on your part. It's not originally where I was going to kill this thing, but I wouldn't exactly be good at my job if I hadn't learned to improvise. Okay, it's leaving. Go for the entrance. Careful. The slope is pretty steep to get out of that cave, and we don't want you slipping anywhere. You may be out of its den, but you're still not far enough away. This one's been living in this forest for long enough that it's made a good radius around the cave its territory. No other wildlife are in that space, which, combined with the werewolf's hearing, means there's no way to truly cover your sound. Step on a fallen branch or rustle through a bush, that thing will know where you're at. Remain calm. This is going to be an ordeal, but you've been performing spectacularly so far, so I know you'll be able to pull this off. Nice. Very nice. You're basically heading in a straight line towards me, and it's right now starting at the opposite end of its territory. Can I trust you to keep focused right now? Okay. I can see your nod. I'm going to open this communication so that you can speak back. It might be a little bit louder than how I've been speaking so far, and that might draw you enough to throw off your focus. We should probably have you pause before I do so. Crouch down when you're ready. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Can you still hear me? Good. Now you should be able to talk back to me with your thoughts. Also, if you're concerned, no. I cannot hear anything that's not directed towards me. Everything I've said so far has been going off of what I can see. How can I talk to you this way? There's going to be a lot I'll need to explain, especially once this is over. Here's the short of it. The skills and abilities I possess that allows me to be able to hunt this thing is the same that allows me to be able to speak to you. I'm still learning the full extent of what I can do, but right now, the main two things are as follows. I can guide you to safety, and I can kill that beast. Anything else right now is not important to what we're doing, alright? Careful. Your hand is really close to grazing a bush right now. Keep your form small and tight while moving. It might feel better to have your arms out for balance, but the density of the brush in this part of the forest is rather problematic. You want to know my name? It's It's Ashen. How about yours? Huh. A rather peculiar name. In this day and age, maybe the most common names of people have changed, while with the world slowly becoming one big melting pot. It also makes it much easier for creatures like that thing to get around as well. Right, I can explain that. Werewolves. You know, that word doesn't feel right in my head. Lichens. Shifts between their humanoid and bestial forms with the phases of the moon. They are the weakest and most human during the new moon, and gradually turn to their full lichen state through the waxing phases, with the full moon being when they are at their strongest and most primal. The waning phases are the opposite, where they slowly lose their strength and turn back into a humanoid. No. To my knowledge, there is no point where they can be considered fully human again. Their minds and bodies from the get-go are taken over by the lichen spirit, and the stronger a lichen spirit becomes, the more the mind of the person beneath fades away. Remember that it's a full moon tonight? That means whoever that thing used to be is long gone. Worse off, I know full well this lichen has taken more than its fair share of lives in its lifetime, and no matter who or what you are, taking a person's life changes you. Part of our humanity is left behind with each soul we directly put into the grave. I'm sorry. I can see even with what's happened you may want to save this creature, but even with all of my expertise, there has never been a situation where their life ends happily. Either they live their lives, slaves to the lichen spirit, at which point it will completely consume their souls and move on, or they are found and hunted down by someone like me. Shit, of course it would be a branch. It's always a stupid branch. I can see the lichen looking towards you. You need to run, now. It's a small sprint to where I'm at. You should be able to reach me before that thing is able to catch up, but you have to get moving. Come on, hustle. Keep going. I know you're tired at this point, but you're almost there. You've got this, so don't go quitting on me. Nice. Almost there. You'll need to drop to the ground. That'll give me the opening I need to strike. Ready? 3, 2, 1, now. Well, that seemed to work out pretty nicely, all things considered. Maybe I should have gone with the direct attack in the first place. No. It would have caught my scent before I got remotely close to its lair. You are right. Hold still for a moment. Blessings bestowed upon me by the power of this stone. Let these wounds be undone. Okay, that seems to have fixed you up rather nicely. You should feel your strength return momentarily. Where was I the whole time? I was in the trees. They give a bit of a clearer view into that cave, especially in the higher parts where they're more sparse. Don't worry about the lichen. Every strike I made was planned to make sure it wouldn't get back up. The first one took its arm, and with the wolfsbane oil my blade is coated in, that was going to seep into its bloodstream. The second attack pierced its neck, and the third relieved its torso from its legs. For good measure, if this thing did happen to live after all that, I've got liquid silver bullets loaded up to deal the coup de grace. Now, if you'll excuse me for a quick moment, I need to remove the head off this beast before the spirit leaves and starts wandering the land to find a new host. Wait, what are you doing? Stay back, that thing might be dead, but the fact it kidnapped you means... What But that's impossible. You destroyed the spirit directly with a touch. I've never seen magic like that before. Who exactly are you? Hey, are you listening to me? Shoot, you've gotta be kidding me. Your wounds were healed, your energy restored. Why are you passed out? I can't exactly just leave you be now, can I? Not after that little display you just put on. Someone with a power like yours might just change everything. I took you for another unlucky yet brave soul, but now I believe you've just piqued my curiosity.